Hello there and welcome back to Space Marine. So today I finally did get round to doing some Annihilation, which is not a game mode I usually play, but today I have actually got some for you. We are actually playing under the slightly dubious name of Gay Knight 3 at the moment. Don't ask why, it wasn't my idea. Anyway, we are. And that does mean that there are at least two others in this game, and unfortunately for us they are on the other team, along with another GK. So it's a bit of a 3-on-1 situation, considering there's not many other talented players around. So we've managed to pick up our first kill of the match, but we have been outflanked and we are in a really bad spot here. We all ended up bunched up. We might get out of this one though, if that las cannon doesn't finish us off. Looks like he's got a different target in his sights, so we are still alive. Let's see if we can surprise our attacker. In fact, yes he is, looking the other way. So down he goes, which is a second kill for us, and we do pick off that las cannon before he can take us down. But it's time to find ourselves some cover, because standing around in the middle of the map is a surefire way to get sniped and killed, especially on this particular one. So we're going to head down into the tunnel here and see if we can find anyone else to kill. I think, yeah, it looks a bit empty there, so this is probably a good time to discuss exactly why I really don't like Annihilation. Because there are, of course, no set battle lines in this game mode. It's simply a matter of everyone spawns randomly and just runs around looking for each other, as we are kind of doing now, which is a bit awkward, especially when the enemy spawns directly behind you, as the game is prone to doing. We have found ourselves a las cannon who is looking the wrong way, and we are going to take him out for sure. Yep, he is down. While we're up here, we may as well look to see if we can snipe anyone, and there's some guy who is going the wrong way, and he is out of luck. Dropped down and can't quite finish off that guy. And there's that pesky las cannon again, so it's time to head back into cover. Might be able to try and shoot him down, but I really don't fancy our chances against a las cannon with a stalker bolter, especially as it looks like it's one of our Gay Knight opponents with his bright pink armour. I objected to bright pink, I decided to stick with mine. But as predicted, we are not able to outshoot him. We have been forced back into cover. But our team has indeed suppressed him, so it's time to push up and see if we can get into that building and flank him and take him down. The building is actually a pretty good place for us to be in this game mode, especially as there are so many enemies around, and indeed he has got the drop on us instead, which is not quite what I had in mind. So it's definitely time to seek cover and just see if we can look around this corner without exposing ourselves to excessive fire. We do see an enemy tactical here, and that's pretty terrible shooting. He does get away, despite us landing a few solid hits. Let's see if we can get this guy, and we can't seem to get him, although we do manage to eventually finish him. There's another tactical up there, but once again we can't seem to finish our kills at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. There is a badly injured Devastator who we can just finish with a single headshot. I like that sort of thing, just a bit of kill stealing. And there's another one who we can take from that plasma cannon. He deserved it. He was using a plasma cannon, he doesn't deserve kills. Not at all. There's a ton of fire being exchanged across this open space, which is making me a little nervous. I think we're just going to hang back for the moment and wait and see exactly what is going on, and indeed which side the enemy are on. It's time to move out. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That poor guy spawned right there and just got plasma cannon to death. We are being targeted by a las cannon, so it's time to get to some cover and just again have a look around and see where it's actually coming from. Looks like we've got a whole bunch of enemies camping out in that building over there, so we've got a bunch of our teammates actually moving up, although there is an enemy over in that building. I think he's too far away to really worry about. So our teammates have pushed up, and we're going to make a combined effort into this building. Although it seems like everyone's already left, apart from that guy behind us, so we can just pick him off with 2 headshots and carry on with our task over here. So we are going to head up these stairs, and it does look like we have managed to track down that las cannon. Plasma cannon does manage to get a solid hit on him, but he's not dead yet. He drops down to see if we can finish him. We can with the bolt pistol. Completely forgot about that little glitch, which means that you cannot shoot a melter gun through that balcony, which is kind of weird. And there are a couple of enemies down in this tunnel. We are going to go in and try and clear them out. There is an enemy there who we can knock down with the stalker bolter. So let's put a blind nade in there and go in with the melter gun. We've got an ally with us, so we should be okay. We can see someone trying to escape there, and unfortunately we didn't spot that melter gun. That was probably our fault. Just walking around the corner blindly is never a good idea, especially as I saw that guy in the corner and just completely forgot to pay attention. So we go down. It's not a problem, because we are actually winning incredibly by 4 kills at the moment, which is not too shabby at all. We have been blinded and we're a little bit pinned down here. Indeed, our friend just drops dead in front of us. But we are alive, although there is an enemy trying to come around the back. Can't quite manage to take him out, so let's head off in pursuit. I think he's probably going to be heading around that corner, so let's see if we can surprise him. He doesn't seem to want to do that. I wonder where he went. In the meantime, we may as well head up on this balcony and see if we can snipe anyone. Oh, found him. There he is. Can't quite finish him. I think he's one hit from death or something. So we are going to try and pursue him. I feel like he's probably going to drop down, and let's see if we can catch him out. No sign of him anywhere. I'm really nervous at the moment. I feel like he could be behind any of these corners. So we're going to have to be super careful. And there is a las cannon on the way. We need to pull back and maybe try and surprise him. Oh, we found the guy. We found the guy, and we're in really big trouble at the moment. We need to get out of here. Not entirely sure how we survived that, and we are still in a bit of trouble here. They could come from either of these directions. Just gotta be super careful and hug this corner for a little bit. Does look like they've broken off the chase, which is good for us. Gives us a chance to re-establish ourselves, lose our location. I feel like we should go and chase them. I don't know if they're still around, but if they are, we can get them. And indeed we find a very unfortunate low-level player coming around, and we found the las cannon. So he's dead, and there is that guy from before. Oh, we blinded ourselves through that pipe, and this is going to be a little bit tight. Oh, that was close. Just about managed to pick him off there just before he could take us out. We're actually doing pretty well so far, so I think it's time to just hang back a little bit and let our health regenerate before we get too overconfident. We're still holding the lead at the moment, but it's pretty tight, only 2 kills in it. So we're just going to push up with our teammates here. I spy some pink people over here. Looks like there's a las cannon. In fact, there are 2 pink las cannons, which I really do not fancy fighting, and indeed there are a couple of guys around here. So this is not a great situation, really. We can push forward and take this guy down and charge down this bolter, taking some pretty heavy fire from a storm bolter behind. So let's put a blind nade out and see if we can move in and try and suppress him at the very least. We bought ourselves some time here to get some armor back. Indeed, he's wasted his grenade, so we can push around and just about take him down, although we did take some damage there. We're getting really close to the end of the match, so let's move up here and flank this Atlas tactical. That's another kill for us. And it's time to head downstairs. I think there are some enemies over here. Yeah, there's our pink las cannon in the distance. Probably not the greatest idea in the world to be trying to out-snipe him, but we can definitely get that guy. Oh, and there's a guy right here. And that will finish off the round with another kill for us. A surprising win here, actually. 1 GK against 3 GKs. Yeah, we put in some pretty serious work here. 20 kills, 1 death. The rest of our team didn't do a great deal, although one guy did manage to go positive. And on the other team, we do have 3 GKs who are up against us, although, again, they didn't have much help. Still, pretty good win. So, thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you on the battlefield.